Hi guys, it's Jess. I'm back again with Chewy and Jess's super fun surprise toys, and today is Jess's storybook time. And I think today we will do a Disney story we all know and love, Beauty and the Beast. And this book is, by Disney Press. So cool. Alright, we have Disney's Beauty and the Beast, and there is beautiful Belle in her sheeps. There we go. Once upon a time, in a charming little village, there lived a girl named Belle, who loved to read. Her favorite books were about adventure and romance, but she never imagined such thing could happen to her. Then one day, her father's horse Philippe returned without his rider. "Where's Papa?" Belle asked Philippe. "You must take me to him." Oh, Philippe brought Belle to the dark, mysterious castle in the woods. Inside she found her father imprisoned by the ferocious beast. "Please let my father go," Belle pleaded. The beast agreed, but only if she stayed in her father's place and promised to remain forever. "You may have my world," she told him. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Woo, completely read that wrong. "You have my word," she told him. I thought it was the beast. Oh, look at the beast. Belle soon learned that the castle was enchanted, and the beast had once had a very handsome but selfish prince. Because of his selfishness, an enchantress had cast a spell on him that could only be broken if he came to love another and earn her true love in return. Until then, the beast was a prisoner in his own castle. The enchantress had even turned the servants into household objects. As Belle spent more time with the beast, she began to see a gentler side beneath his gruff exterior. Aww. There's a beautiful Belle in her gown. Before long, Beast and Belle became good friends. To show Belle how much she meant to him, the Beast held a grand ball just for the two of them in her honor. He had the ballroom cleaned and polished, and he ordered a golden gown to be made for her. When Belle put on the dress, she felt just like a princess, and when the Beast saw her in it, he knew that he was in love. Aww. Make sure you guys could see the whole picture. Belle gently took the beast's hand and led him into the ballroom. Soon they were swirling gracefully across the dance floor. It was only a matter of time until the beast's spell would be broken, and Belle and her prince would live happily ever after. Is that it? Yep. The end. Well, that was pretty cool. You know what? Let's make this a 2-in-1. Check that out. One side is Beauty and the Beast, and you flip it over, and we have Cinderella. Alrighty, let's read Walt Disney's Cinderella. Again, Walt Disney's Cinderella. Once upon a time, there lived a lovely girl named Cinderella. She was kind and cheerful, but her life was very hard. Her cruel stepmother, Lady Tremaine, and stepsisters Anastasia and Drizella filled her days with chores of every kind, and all without a please or a thank you. They kept her dressed in rags and forced her to sleep in a cold attic room. One day, Cinderella's life changed when an invitation from the palace was delivered. There was to be a great ball held that very evening in honor of the prince, and every eligible maiden in the land was to attend. "Why, that means I can go too?" exclaimed Cinderella. "Well, I see no reason why you can't go," her stepmother replied, "if you get all your work done, and if you can find something suitable to wear." "Oh, I'm sure I can," said Cinderella excitedly. Cinderella hurried to her attic room and opened an old trunk. Inside it was a long pink gown that had belonged to her mother. "It is a little old-fashioned," she said to her animal friends, "but I'll fix that." Suddenly a nagging voice called from downstairs, "Cinderella!" "I guess my dress will have to wait," she said with a sigh. Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters did everything they could to keep her busy for the rest of the day. There was not a floor she hadn't been made to polish, or an object she hadn't made to dust. She even was forced to redo the chores she had already done. Fortunately for Cinderella, she had made good friends with the mice, who shared the attic with her. While she worked, they scurried about the house, looking for old beads and tossed away sashes so they could turn the old dress into a lovely fashionable gown. Oh. After her long day, Cinderella climbed the stairs to her room. Imagine her surprise when she opened the door and found the newly designed dress. She quickly slipped it on and hurried to catch her stepfamily as they left for the ball. Her stepsisters were jealous as soon as they saw her. "Why, those are my beads," Griselda cried, ripping her necklace from Cinderella's neck, even though the stepsister had thrown the beads away that very morning. "And that's my sash," screamed Anastasia, yanking an old ribbon from Cinderella's waist. In a rage, they tore Cinderella's dress to shreds and then left for the ball. Heartbroken, Cinderella ran sobbing to the garden. All of a sudden, her fairy godmother appeared beside her. "Dry those tears," she said. "You can't go to the ball looking like that." With a wave of her magic wand, she transformed Cinderella's rags into a gown so fine and silvery blue it shimmered in the moonlight, and along with it, 2 dainty glass slippers appeared on Cinderella's feet. "On the stroke of 12, her fairy godmother warned, "the spell will be broken and everything will be as it was." Without a doubt, Cinderella was by far the loveliest girl that the prince had ever seen, and from the moment she arrived at the ball, he never left her side. It probably just wasn't how beautiful she was. Because she had such a nice, sweet heart, it's probably why he liked her too. They danced every dance together, then went strolling into the moonlight. Before Cinderella knew it, the palace clock was striking 12. Remembering her fairy godmother's warning, she dashed off before the prince could even ask her name. So fast, in fact, that she left behind one of her glass slippers. As soon as the prince found the slipper, he swore he'd marry none other than the girl who fit into it. A search was declared throughout the kingdom, and though her stepmother and stepsisters did everything they could to stop it, the prince soon found his true love, and Cinderella found hers. Oh, Together they lived happily ever after. The end. Oh, wonderful. Well, that was a cool book, a 2-in-1 story for us today. Well, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this. If so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe so you can see every new video that gets uploaded. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, but not for long, so please don't frown, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.